Now, I'd like to introduce Ambassador Se-joo Son, the Consul General of the Republic of Korea in New York. He first met Paul Kim when he came to New York in 2012, and then became very close. Ambassador Son?
I would first like to offer my deepest condolences to the family members of Paul Kim, one of the greatest artists of our generation. Paul Kim went through many difficulties during his life in Korea in the first half of the 20th century, including the Korean War. Yet he was able to triumph over them. He did so through his art. In 1957, he came to New York. It was here where his genius blossomed, and this city embraced him. It was here, in this melting pot of diversity and fertile soil, where freedom of expression is celebrated, he was free to cultivate his capacity as an artist. His life in Korea, where he grew his roots, and in New York, where he adventured into the world of imagination, came together to create an astonishing new style of combining Western expressionist and Eastern calligraphy. His paintings embody this sense of harmonious creativity. If harmony was his instrument, then nature was his inspiration. He would say, "Everything comes from nature, and I am a part of it." So for him, art is a reflection on nature. I was fortunate to have several opportunities to visit his gallery in Soho. On the top of his building, as you have watched just before, there was a garden. He would often to go there to be with nature and look after his tropical birds. One parrot named Charlie was particularly protective of him, so much so that when I approached to talk to him, Charlie pecked at my arm as to shoo me away, maybe to protect him or perhaps out of jealousy. You can sense that Charlie's reaction was a reflection of his love for them. As an artist, he dedicated to exploring the realm of abstract expression, but also he attached great importance to everyday life, such as shopping for groceries or going for a drive. He loved his wife, Sylvia. He liked to listen to his friends. Indeed, he enjoyed life, real life, and found joy in the ordinary and commonplace. When I first met him 1.5 years ago, my first impression of him was that of innocence, a rarity in our modern world. He was pure and genuine. He was sincere in his manner and attentive to those around him. His unadulterated lens through which he viewed the world allowed him to articulate the deepest human emotions and realities in his artworks. So we have his legacies, virtues of nature, harmony and innocence. Let us search within ourselves to reflect and learn those values. In this sense, he was a great artist and a teacher who lived his teachings. And we'll miss him deeply, but his legacies will live on and remain in our hearts. Once again, my thoughts and prayers to go to the members of his family. May he rest in peace. Thank you so much.
Now, I'd like to introduce Ambassador Wonsoo Kim, the Special Advisor to Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations. Ambassador Kim had the pleasure of being seated next to Po Kim at the celebration dinner last December for his Presidential Medal Award. Ambassador Kim.
Thank you, Reverend Zhang, Mr. Yong-cho, Ambassador Herbert, and Ambassador Son, dear friends and family of Po Kim, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be here, and I came here with personal condolences from the United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. He has asked me to convey his deepest sympathies on the occasion, on this sad occasion of passing of Po Kim. The Secretary General also praised the lasting legacy of this great artist in promoting great understanding across cultures and regions. The United Nations has strong belief in the power of art as a unifying force with the common language we all understand. Mr. Kim has shown it through his long life, not only as a distinguished and respected artist, but also as a cosmopolitan global citizen. This is first and foremost a loss for Mr. Kim's family, friends, and community. But today, we also mourn the loss of a rare individual whose talent was matched by his compassion and consideration. As Yong-cho just said, I was a little more fortunate than Ambassador Herbert because I had the fortune to see Mr. Kim recently, about 2 months ago, when he received a very high award from the government of Korea, which is displayed on the table alongside with his photograph. This was a fitting recognition for someone who had made his home country proud while also contributing extensively to the country where he spent all his adult life, the United States and our world. He is truly a great cultural ambassador who has connected two peoples of the United States and Korea. Seeing Mr. Kim on that occasion left a deep impression on me. I was inspired by his strong spirit. Although he was in late 90s, he had the energy of a much younger person. I'm convinced that he remained so active and strong thanks to his personal ethics and values. Today, we feel great sadness, but we can also take heart from the fact that Mr. Kim's life will live on through his artwork. His creativity and talent will be preserved through the foundation he created with his late wife Sylvia, and through the eyes of art lovers around the world, now and into the future. Please allow me to offer my sincere prayers for the repose of Mr. Kim. Let us all carry on his name by encouraging others to learn more about this extraordinary person and the great works he left to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been said that the way we live our lives is reflected at the moment of death. in the case of this remarkable individual, the sum of Paul Kim's life extends far beyond his own circle of the United States and Korea to encompass the whole world. During his life, he was dedicated to the universal value of promoting harmonious relations through art. And after passing, he will be remembered in our timeless and universal collective memory of him as an artist of humanity. Thank you so much.